Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing this Jade Stone set. And here's what we will be using. Everything is dime nails, so we are going to use Barely There, Enchanted Dreams, and Gilded Queen gel colors. And the two last ones were brand new. And for marble inks, we're going to be using Halo, which is also new, and Smoke. So when I originally did this set on myself, I used just a milky white color, which from Dime Nails, and it's called Leche, which you can use as well. But this time around, I wanted to try using the Enchanted Dreams because it is a brand new color and it's so pretty. It's like a pearl white. So that's what I'm applying right now. And then I ended up just doing all of the other ones, and they are cured and ready to go. And how cute is this nail stand? I got it from Playground Nails and it's super cute. Okay, per usual, anytime you are going to use Dime Nails marble inks, they have to go over a matte top coat. It's recommended, it is what works best to give you the full effect of the marble ink. And anytime you're going to use one, make sure you always give it a good shake. And we're starting out with Halo. We are also going to be using her Marble Queen ink brush. This is the tortoise shell edition, which is super cute. Don't forget to have your acetone ready. And then you're just going to start going in and applying Halo all over the nail. You can leave some gaps if you want. There's no wrong or right way to do this. These inks are so versatile, they're easy to work with. So I'm pretty much covering the whole nail, going in different directions. But you do you, do it however you want to do it. And if you go over, it gets a little bit darker, which I really like. And this is part of a shimmering ink collection, and look at it, it's so pretty. So now you're going to go ahead and dip your brush in some acetone because that is what will get the inks to move around. And you're just going to start doing your thing. Again, no wrong or right way. You can make this as opaque as you want, as sheer as you want. You can move around the inks, give it some dimension. You can add more ink if you want, however you want to do it. See, I'm adding a little bit more, going again in different directions. You're just trying to give it that marble look with all of those nice lines to give dimension. Look how pretty that looks. Now, don't forget to seal. Anytime you're finished with a layer and you plan on doing more layers of ink on top, you have to seal it. And all you need is a thin layer. Once you apply sealing gel, pop it in the lamp for 60 seconds. While that is curing, we are starting on the other nail, which is the same process. So again, anytime you are applying marble ink, it does have to be on a matte base. That's what just works best. And then once you've applied your marble ink, letting it dry, go in and dip your brush in acetone and let the magic start with the brush. And then once you finish this process, you're going to seal it again. Now, once you take it out, the sealing gel does have a sticky inhibition layer, but all you have to do is wipe it down. And now we're going to go over with smoke. So guess what? You have to matte top coat this again and give that smoke a good shake. And now that the base is with a matte top coat, it's good to go. Now, when I'm using smoke specifically, I like to do my technique a little bit different. I like to apply the ink to a palette and then I'll dip my brush in acetone. And I feel like this gives me more control of where I want these specific ink strokes to go. And I really like doing this with smoke. Since smoke is such a bright white ink, I love being able to have control and showing just how uh, just look at that. Just look at it. I think it looks so good. You can easily maneuver and glide it just how you want it. And just like when we layered the green marble ink, you can do as much or as little as you want. For this one, I'm only going to do those three on this top layer. If you can see on my thumbnail, I did way more on that one than I'm doing right now. So it just is a preference if you want more of the white to show, if you want more of the green to show, but they both look really good. Next, we're going to be using Gilded Queen. This is a brand new color that Dime Nails just released not too long ago. Oh, and it is such a good gold. Look at that. Look at one coat application. It's such a good color. And this could be used as a full coverage for the nail. You can even use it as nail art, which I'll show that a little bit later. But right now, I'm doing this as a French tip. And this is my um, easy French tip technique. I kind of just using an application brush to make that French line. So this nail is going to have the 3D element on it, which I kind of made like a jade little charm. So for that, I'm going to be using, this is from KOKOIST. This is their Boba Gel. They have a high and a low. Now, they're both a very thick consistency. This one is like a really, really thick consistency, which is good because we're going to be making like a round charm. So this one's going to work great. But you can grab whichever sculpting gel that you use. And don't forget your little finger gloves. And then you're just going to start making a little round shape, which I kind of make like a little tube first, and then you can kind of turn it into a little round charm. Now, if you're going to be doing this on a client, I would definitely try practicing beforehand so that you already kind of have a groove of the step that you're going to take. Sculpting does take some time and getting to learn the product, but once you get the hang of it, it gets easier. And here I go touching things with my finger that doesn't have a glove. Don't be like me. But once you have the shape that you like, you're going to cure it. And then after it's cured, you're going to go in with the very first step, which is applying the either milky white or how I'm using the Enchanted Dreams. And once that is fully cured, you're going to matte top coat it because we're going to apply the marble inks. And I know this may seem like a lot of layers, but trust me, they're not. You're doing very thin coats, thin layers, so it doesn't look bulky. Make sure you grab your chain and have it ready. So now your charm should be fully cured with a matte top coat. After that, oh my God, that was my ice maker. Please don't mind that. So now you're going to apply your marble ink. And if you haven't seen the full shimmering ink collection, please go check it out. They are so beautiful. They look amazing. I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen a shimmering marble ink. After that, make sure you seal and cure for the full 60 seconds. And then you're going to go back and put a matte top coat since we're putting smoke on top of this. Remember, the main purpose of sealing it is because we're doing different layers. If I just went straight on top of the green without sealing or putting another layer of matte top coat, whenever you apply this, dipping it in acetone, I would remove half of the green along with trying to put these white lines on. So sealing it just keeps everything in place so you don't have to worry about taking anything off on accident. Now we're going to apply the chain. I'm going to be using this MAKE.N parts gel. So I've been using this for like adhering charms, big ones, little ones, rhinestones, and it's worked pretty good. I've heard really good things about it, and it comes with a 2-pack. Like it has parts, which is you're literally applying the parts, and then there's another one that's called cover that you put like around things like, sealing the gaps and things like that. And so far, so good. So yeah, I put this layer on top, like this part of the chain went on top of the charm, and then the other one is just gonna go right above it so that it looks like it's kind of like a necklace, like, it goes in from one end and out from the other. And this gel is a really nice thick consistency, so once you like place something somewhere, it doesn't move around. And once you have it just the way you like it, you're going to cure it for a full 60 seconds. And here is the jade nail process one more time. Key things to remember: Before applying any marble ink, it's best on top of a matte top coat. And this is whatever base color you want to do. Just make sure you add a matte top coat beforehand. There's no right or wrong way to applying marble ink. I think marble inks are so beginner friendly because they're so easy to work with and you can manipulate and move it around just the way you want it. Make sure you are using the sealing gel after every layer. If you want to add different colors on top of each other, make sure you seal your first layer so that nothing moves around. Another pro tip, the sealing gel is also great for sealing things like foils or flakes. And smoke is a must-have in your marble ink collection. I feel like it gives any color a marble look. Like you can do any solid color base, and once you add smoke on top of it, boom, it's a marble. It's a marble effect, it's a marble look. So if I can influence you to buy one color for sure, it's smoke. Like, just look at that. Look at it. I think it just brings the whole set to life. It's like the last step that you do to make it a true marble effect. And guess what? We are almost done with this set. The last thing we're going to do is I'm going to use Gilded Queen, which was the gold French that we did earlier. And I'm going to use it kind of like nail art. I'm going to use it around like a little border on one of the nails. And I'm also using one of Dime Nail's nail art brushes. This is the Create Liner brush. After that, make sure you cure, and your last step is going to be adding your favorite glossy top coat. And then here's the final look. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you have any questions, and all the products are listed in the caption.